have a go at Paris-Roubaix. I wouldn't know why. And the worst thing you can do, being Mathieu van der Poel or Wout van Aert or Mats Pedersen, is underestimating his abilities to win a race like that. I mean, you would think if you can win a mountain stage like this today, you're never going to be able to win Paris-Roubaix. But with him, it's a completely different thing.
When he lined up in Flanders a couple of years ago for the first time, of course, you know, classics were your bag. Were you thinking about him? Were you taking him seriously?
Yeah, of course. Of course, yeah. We spent a few good minutes in the meetings talking about Pogacar, because he's one of the best riders in the world, and it would be very arrogant not to think about him.
"25 kilometers remain in the penultimate stage of the Giro d'Italia. The last mountain test. The giants of the Giro are gone. No more mountains to climb. Tomorrow's processional stage in Rome. Yes, everybody has to stay on their bikes. Everybody has to finish. But that should be for the sprinters. The general classification gaps that remain today will be set in stone as we go to the Old City tomorrow. They can still be changed on this descent back to Bassano del Grappa. The 9th time we've had a Giro stage finish here. And it's Tadej Pogacar who's on his way to adding his name to the list of winners. It's going to be 6 stage wins. 6 out of 20 stages. If this gap holds, Tadej Pogacar is going to win the Giro d'Italia by almost 10 minutes. Dani Martinez follows at 1 minute 56. Geraint Thomas, there's a little bit of a scare as Tiberi pulled ahead in the Martinez group, but he's holding this gap very well at 15 seconds. A reminder that Tiberi needs 2 minutes 25 to the podium. It looks as though, unless something changes, incident, accident, anything bizarre, and it can always happen going through these woods. We know that there's damp patches and all sorts of technical turns, but it looks as though the podium in the order is staying the same.
Yes, it does, and we can see Tiberi is going down better than the other ones. Dani Martinez is, not as comfortable, but back in the group of Geraint Thomas, O'Connor as well. Paddy Panther is pushing on a bit, and they are also, I think, thinking, let's not take too much risk here, because they're only, 13 or 14 seconds, I think, behind that group of Dani Martinez, the Geraint Thomas O'Connor group. So, yeah, and for the pink jersey as well, there should be no reason why you take that risk when you see the gaps they've got here. For the stage win for Tadej Pogacar and for the GC men as well, they should be made aware of that very quickly by their DSs and, play safe now and get down this descent and get to the finish.
Tiberi's looking good. Wondered how he would go in this final week. He's been, again, you talk about one of the revelations being Pelayo Sanchez in terms of stage hunting, but general classification, I have to say at the start of the year, I didn't have Antonio Tiberi down as somebody who could be this high up in the Giro d'Italia.